Hello sir, this is Samir Rahman. Quiz 3, problem number 5. C program to print hollow square or rectangular star pattern. Let's begin this code. Control Shift B and then Control run this, and let's see what it does. So we can see that it's asking for the number here. That's gonna be 25. Let's press enter, and we can see that it has printed 25 rows and 25 columns. But the inner part here is hollow, so it's printing a hollow square star pattern. Let's see this code now. If you look at this code, it's kind of the same as we saw in the problem number 4. I see program to print square star pattern, but what is the thing that is making this code different from the previous one? Let's go through the whole code and then we'll find out. At first we can see that there are 3 variables here, I, j and n. N is the initial number we add, that's the number of rows. We print it by saying enter total rows, and we use scanf. %d just ensures that the value we are giving in n is a integer, and %n is the memory location. Then we can see that there are 2 for loops here, one here and the other one is here. So far we can see the program is going the exactly same way as it was in problem 4. There is an outer for loop which consists of an inner for loop here, but inside this inner for loop we have an if else statement. This if else statement here. So what is this outer for loop basically doing is that it's taking value and storing it in n, and then it's iterating over each row one by one from 1 to n, and then then going to the inner for loop here that is iterating over each column from 1 to n. That is the variable name for the column is j here, and the variable name for the row is I here. And inside this if else statement, if I equal to 1 or I equal to n, that means if it's the first or last row, then print a star here. And we also can see that if j equal to 1 and j equal to n, which means that if it's the first and last column, then print a star 2. But if it's not any of these two, we have a else statement here too that says print a hollow, print nothing, and then it goes out from the inner for loop, goes to the next part, moves to the next line, print f and break, and that's it. That's the program here, the total program. But this is a hollow square star pattern. If we want to make a hollow rectangular star pattern, what we need to do? What we need to do is that, as in the previous problem we did, was we need to do the same thing as in here too. Let's do that. Let's give another variable name m here, and copy this part, paste it here. Let's give this enter total columns, and this is not going to be n, this part is going to be the m, which is a variable for columns. The value will be stored in m. Then a for loop here, and this value will be stored in m here too, inside this for loop, and here again. Okay, so what we basically did is that we gave an extra variable m here, as we are trying to make a hollow rectangular star pattern. So the rows and columns are gonna be individual. So we want to give individual rows and individual columns. For that we made two variables here, n and m, and let's build this and run. As you can see, it's first telling us to enter the total number of row. Let's say is 20, and total columns, let's say is 30. So you can see it has made a rectangular hollow square star pattern, hollow star pattern, which consists of 20 rows and 30 columns. Um, yes. So if we want to make this into a top-down design, um, let's just give this another name, form hollow star pattern, and copy this, go down here, paste this, and second bracket, and so we can see that this program is still working. What we did was we gave another name here, form a, oops, it's gonna be form, not from, form hollow rectangular star pattern, and inside this we have the whole program here. Yes, that's it. Thank you, sir.